Good evening, everyone. It's Cameron with Modern Retro Renaissance. Tonight I'm going to play a game that is far overdue. Can't explain why I haven't downloaded it before. Caught it on sale this weekend and finally pulled the trigger on Streets of Rage 4. If you're tuning into my channel, chances are you know what Streets of Rage is. You've played Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, probably at least 1 and 2. 2 is, by many people's account, the greatest beat-em-up ever made. Joel with Poor Man's Retro Game Room, I think he's one of those people. Shout out to Joel. If you've not subscribed to his channel, if you've not tried his channel, I've got to give a big thumbs up to him. Once again, that's the Poor Man's Retro Game Room. Look him up. I love his content. He actually was the guy that inspired me to start my own channel. But I've gushed enough about him. I'm going to jump in, try to avoid any spoilers. I'll skip through the story part. Just going to play real quick. Play the first 2 stages. There's 12 stages in the game, so really not spoiling a whole lot by doing that. Hope you enjoy. Play on normal. I'm going to play as Axel. I think I'll play him as a ginger. Like I said, I'll skip through the story beats so that if you've never played it, you'll come into it fresh. I mean, this first stage, it just screams Streets of Rage. And I'm going to start off by saying something that is probably sacrilege, probably get me unsubscribed by several people. This game's better than Streets of Rage 2. Part of it is it's a product of its time. Games have improved a little bit with time. It's a little bit more, less cheap, let's put it that way. I feel like the AI, though it is tough, doesn't get quite as cheap. Love that suplex. Axel suplex is kind of iconic at this point. I have to apologize. I've been playing as Blaze, so her distances are a little bit different, a little bit further than Axel's. So it's going to take me a second to get reacclimated to playing as him. As always with Streets of Rage games, the music's excellent, as you can hear playing in the background, hopefully. Quite the headbutt. Nothing like that street meat to get you back to life. Pause it real quick. There's actually, in the options, you can pick different types of food to pick up. Strange option, but I thought it was really neat that they included it. I'll show you. One of the additions is they've added in a new way of doing super moves. I'll do one on this guy. And you can see my life bar has a little bit of green, which I can then build back up. Which is a lot better way of doing the super moves. I like the way they handle it in this. It's a risk-reward thing. I mean, you can use them whenever you want, but you always run the risk of if you get hit before you build it back up, then you lose that life. I said that I was going to play the first 2 stages. I may end up just playing the the first stage. I don't want to keep you guys here all night. And playing through the first stage will give you a good idea of really what the game's got to offer. Nothing like a lead pipe to, you know, the noggin. Yeah, it always lends yourself to wonder, where is this food coming from? Why is there fresh pizza sitting on the ground underneath a phone booth? The world may never know. Do a little Street Fighter 2 if you know what I'm talking about. Another interesting thing with the game is you've got the star moves, and if you don't use them, it actually adds to your score at the end of the game, or at the end of the stage. While I'm playing, a little shout out to you old school wrestling fans out there. Well, 90s wrestling fans. Don't know if you saw Razor Ramon passed away. Scott Hall. It was kind of hit me hard. Always liked the bad guy, Razor Ramon. If you've ever watched the Resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts, you'll see what DDP did for that dude also. Gotta watch out for those electrical lines. They will shock you. See? Little known fact, my uppercuts also produce flames. Didn't really play that one well, did I? That's okay. Well, I'm really not doing very well with her. I'll show you his super move. or star move as they call it, I guess. I do not want to lose a life against the first boss. And I'm going to, if I don't quit fooling around. Yep. There we go. That's more like it. The first stage. Of Streets of Rage 4. I hope you enjoyed. As always, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. This is definitely a labor of love. Love the community that I've become a part of. Can't recommend these guys enough. Like I said, Poor Man's Retro Game Room, Dad Racer. I'm forgetting names here. Performance anxiety, I guess. But if you like what I'm doing, definitely give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Love to hear your comments. Love to hear your thoughts on Streets of Rage 4. Until next time, guys, enjoy gaming.